Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Abhi on Camera, where today I'm going to the Percy Jackson premiere with Grover himself, Aryan.
Hey. Hi.
Yeah, and I still can't believe that happened, and I still find it awkward looking at that intro. Sorry, I'm really not used to filming vlogs. I'm more comfortable recording here than I am recording out in the open. But you don't care about that. I went to the Percy Jackson premiere. I've been a fan of the books since I was 6 or 7 years old. I read The Lightning Thief and Sea of Monsters in my school library, and I was just enamored with the story. And I kept reading it as the books came out. I kept reading and I kept enjoying Percy's story. And then Rick Riordan wrote other books too, and I got those. They're all sitting like over here, like see them all over here. Like every other fan, I always wanted Percy Jackson to get some kind of adaptation. After all, Harry Potter was just as popular, and it got amazing movies. I wanted Percy Jackson to have the same thing. And then when Percy Jackson finally did get a movie, it was terrible. And they somehow made a second one. And that seemed like that was it. The only way we were going to get any kind of adaptation was Percy Jackson was those graphic novels and nothing else. But then, a few years ago, the rumor came out, and Rick Riordan confirmed it, that he was making a show with Disney. He was going to be directly involved. And it was insane. It was insane. The possibility. It made me so happy. And then later, he announced the first casting call, open casting call, for Percy himself. And I called Aryan because he's an actor, and I'm like, you need to do this audition. They won't cast you as Percy because I doubt they're not going to cast an Indian Percy. But I know you will be cast as Grover. You are sure to be Grover. And he is Grover. He is Grover, and I can't even comprehend that fact. And obviously, knowing him is how I got the invite to this premiere. He told me, hey, this is going to be all the way in New York. And I said, can you come? I'm like, absolutely. There is nothing that'll stop me from coming to this. So I traveled to New York, saw some sights, met some old friends that I haven't seen in a while. And when the day of the premiere finally came, I made my way down to his hotel, and I got my hair done, and he got ready as well. You can see his little get ready with me TikTok. And finally, it was time to go to the Met. We went down to the lobby. It was crazy to even be there, but we hadn't even gone to the event yet. And so we went out to the car that was specifically for us, and we got taken to the Met, and we went to the Met. Inside the car is where I filmed that awkward intro. And we got out, and it's like, whoa, to see this amazing museum, to see the place right from the beginning of the episode, and to just see, like, there wasn't an immense amount of crowd, but still, like, the press and this and that, it was cool. And then, as we went up the stairs, Aryan got lost off doing his thing with pictures and photos and signings. I was just, in awe of being here. I could see the VIP entrance, and I got my ticket. And after waiting outside for a little bit, and then we went in, and the museum was completely decked out in Percy Jackson decor. And then they had projections of Camp Half-Blood on the wall and a massive bar set up. It was crazy. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was crazy. And you could see Aryan and Walker's and Leah's faces projected on the wall, and everything was blue. It was so cool. But that was just the entryway. Lots of people got to see that. But real cool, even cooler, was when we got led off to the side towards the red, or in this case, blue carpet. It was an immense pool of water, and they had put this giant Percy Jackson logo with lightning bolts, and it was amazing. And then on the other side, you could see there they set up the blue carpet. It was so cool to see a peek behind the curtain. All of this time, I'm like you, right? The only times I get to see these red carpets is through the cameras of whatever media outlet or influencer or whatever was there. Now I got to actually stand behind the cameras. I got to stand in front of them too, because I did sneak on and stand on the blue carpet for a bit. Once I was there, it was super bright with all the lights they have set up, and I was just sitting there kind of quietly and awkwardly, like, I want to stay here as long as possible until someone notices me and say like, "Hey, you shouldn't be here. You should probably go." But I was just having so much fun. I took some pictures there, and then we had to leave. And then it was interesting. I was just kind of matching Aryan as he was going back and forth giving his interviews. I was just standing on the outside watching him and talking to a few people. It was fun. And you don't really think about how long it takes to do this kind of thing. I was thinking like, oh, you just go down the line, do every one of like 10, 20 interviews, and then you're out. But then he kept going back and forth and back and forth, and there was some group ones or this. And I'm like, huh, yeah, this press, I should have realized that this press stuff would take much longer than I expected. After which they took us to the theater, and because I'm with Aryan, I got to sit in like the second row. Not the best place to sit in a movie theater anyway, but like for an event like this, sitting in the front is awesome. And after some introductions, they played the episode. Obviously, I wasn't allowed to record my reaction, as this warning so helpfully states. And if you don't see a warning projected here, that means Disney has told me I cannot use that image. Sorry. For that, you can see my reaction. I'm going to put all of that information there. And once it was done, it was just cheers, and I hugged Aryan, and it was great. I mean, he did amazing. I won't sugarcoat that. He did amazing. And I felt so proud of him. So proud of him. After the screening was over, then we went back out to the main hall. Aryan disappeared somewhere. They were doing some photo shoot, but they had transformed the space for the after party. Not really in terms of decor, but everything was blue, and now projected on the walls was loops of the end credits, just without the actual words on the walls, and they had a live little orchestra playing music for a while that was replaced by a DJ later in the night. But they had candles and this and that. It was beautiful. And it was so much fun talking to different people and wandering around. I don't know whether it was because we were VIP or not, but we got to go up to the second level and go walk around the balcony there. And we had lost Aryan for a while until we were on that second level and spied him down below. And, there was a lot of just circling through the party as Aryan has to talk to this person and take pictures and do all that. And I don't know if I've made it clear, but I'm a bit introverted. So it's hard for me to get us to start the conversation. So there was a lot of me just like kind of following him around, and it was just fun. I got to meet a few more actors. I got to take a picture with Jessica Parker Kennedy. It's crazy. I have not finished The Flash yet, but it's going to be fun watching that show and seeing Nora again, knowing that I've actually met her in person. We took a bunch of pictures, especially on the stairs, which were like projected to make it even more blue, and had a row of candles down the sides of them. Some were fake candles and some were real candles. That staircase was a very popular place for photos because by the end of the thing, the cast members and producers and stuff they were basically taking photos there on the stairs for like the last hour. And by the time the event was supposed to end, it was really funny because the guards and security guards had basically formed a line, and they were just gradually pushing everyone out of the venue. Of course, there was a little bit of an after party once we got back to the hotel, but it was one of the most fun things I have done in years, and it's something that I never, in my heart of hearts, imagined would ever happen to me. It's something it's something you imagine, right? Going to these events and being there, wearing the nice outfits and stuff. But for a lot of us, it stays in the realm of imagination and dreams. I'm happy. I'm happy for Aryan. I'm happy that I gotta go. I'm happy that this show is happening. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry about the quality of this. I've never really done a vlog before. I'm not really sure how to do these. But thank you for enjoying it if you've gotten all the way to this point. If you want to hear more of my thoughts about the show itself, I recommend you go check out my reaction, which is going to be over here. Or, the entire series of Percy Jackson reactions, which is going to be in this playlist over here. Oh yeah, subscribe on my face. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.